Blub blub everyone, welcome, I'm GaryTheGammarid, this is Caves of Cud. We are looking into the game. It's gonna be released in about a year from now, so it's 2023, it's somewhere first quarter of 2024. We are playing on the beta branch right now, because people in chat suggested that because of nice new particle effects. I'm very interested in that, so let's see. And as you can see, the game has more like Dwarf Fortress graphics and the old Dwarf Fortress than instead of the new one. It has different modes that you can choose. You can even do a roleplay mode where you get checkpoints at settlements, can reload the save, can go back if you die, and maybe not be, you know, I don't know, whatever the reason was that you died, not be stupid, or because you can be really stupid in this game sometimes, or just go in a different way if you want to, and just have some different experiences. You can wander, which means there's no XP for killing. Creatures are more or less neutral most of the time. And you'll get the checkpoints at settlement. So this is more like, I want to see the story. Which is nice, I like that, because in some roguelikes I really get annoyed sometimes because I can't progress. And can't see more of the story, you know, I always see the same things. Which can be sad. And there's also the daily option with a fixed character and world seed and stuff, and you just have to see how long you can go, which is also fun. I couldn't manage to get to endgame without roleplay mode until I had like 100 hours. Yeah, see? So I'll never get there. I have 8 hours in this game so far, and 2.5 of those were done 2 days ago? 2 nights ago, rather. I played through the night because I got really into CUD. But we're gonna play classic mode, which classic is permadeath. Lose your character when you die. That's what we're gonna do. And guys, I want you to choose what we're doing. It doesn't matter if you have no idea what this game is. That doesn't make any difference. We're gonna take a new character, and I want you to choose all of this. So we can be, well, one thing I will choose, because I think mutated is the standard one and is probably a little bit more of the norm. I should have turned the music up a bit more. It's a little low in the background, but we'll do that when we're in the game. This is more the normal one. We'll try mutated human. They are mutated in Truekin. Truekin is more like a normal human, but with cybernetics. And in this world, which is a post-apocalyptic world, there are mutated people, and there are people who really hate mutated people, which are not mutated. So this is what you choose, basically, and it plays differently. It has different mechanics behind that, in a way. And I think mutated is a little bit easier. Hey, name, last name, perfect. We can choose everything, more or less. I'll take the mutated human, and now you can choose. What do you want me to play? Different choices have some different presets. We have the Apostle, the Argonaut, the Greybeard, the Gunslinger, obviously with pistols, the Marauder, the Pilgrim, the Nomad, the Scholar, the Tinker, the Warden, the Water Merchant, and the Water Wine Farmer. That seems a lot. But most of that it does is set you up at different things in the beginning, you know? Get a little bit more agility, get pistols, get some strength, get an axe. Already have the chance to dismember and have charge and butchery and stuff, or you play a nomad and have a different suit in the beginning, the recycling suit, which is really nice because water is literally currency in this game. That is something that's really amazing because you're drinking your money in this game, or you know, if you're on fire, you have to use your money to douse that fire. My vote is Mutant, Esper, Tonic Allergy, and everything else into unstable genome. It's a meme build. Oh god. Oh, but the problem with the Esper is I heard from Avak recently when I watched his stream, which was 10 hours long and a lot of fun of Caves of Cud. Definitely a recommendation there. That if you become too powerful as an Esper, things happen. Elder gods awake and eat you. Would that be great for the first run? Apostle, Light Manipulation, Sunder Mind, Clairvoyance, Esper, Psychic, Migrate. Oh my god. You really want to go hard into just... okay, well, fine. Okay, we'll do that. One of those. Yeah, fun things happen. It's awesome. Oh god. Okay. I haven't tried that, I must say. I wanted the choice of... there are two kinds of mutations for everyone who doesn't know the game. It's physical mutations and it's mental mutations. And Esper is one of the archetypes that can only have mental mutations, while there's also a what's it called? Mythical creature thing, chimera, a chimera that can only have physical mutations, another archetype. And another thing, which is the unstable genome, which I haven't dabbled with at all. It just sounds hard. In fact, it's fun. I mean, it doesn't sound that hard. That's not the problem. Yeah, fun things happen. It's awesome. But I do like light manipulation for sure. Psychic migraines. You really want me to have some negatives there, right? I like unstable genome for Espers because it gives you a ton of free mutations you would normally have to spend a lot on. I see. Does it? And I haven't dabbled with that much. So which one should we do? I'll take both of your suggestions. Oh my god, you really went into, oh yeah, we can choose everything. Mutant Esper, tonic allergy. Okay, you haven't said a calling. So therefore, I'm gonna go with the other one that was said, Apostle. Ah, proselytize. Oh yeah, because of the ego, of course. So ego is for mental mutations. You need that to project your will onto others, more or less. Customs and folklore, interesting. Intimidate and proselytize. Proselytize is convincing someone to actually follow you. We could have an army with this, if we have enough ego. I'm gonna do what you guys say. Let me see. You both had a negative there. Let me see what those are, because I don't have them memorized completely. Wait, let me just use my little script here to have both of your things open so I can see what you're writing still. I like unstable genome for Espers. Okay, so we have one, which is tonic allergy. That is a negative. What is that? It's for extra points. Tonic allergy. Tonic allergy? Where's that thing? Is that not a negative? Yeah, it must be there. So, you're allergic to tonics. The chance your mutant physiology reacts adversely to a tonic is increased to 33%. Tonics can be strong, though. If you react adversely this way to a salve or Ubernostrum tonic, the adverse reaction effect is chosen randomly from among other tonic effects. You will still heal. Well, that's good. At the very least. And the other one was psychic migraines. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Psionic migraines. There it is. You suffer from powerful psionic migraines that render your head extremely sensitive. You can't wear hats or helmets. Well, this is not that bad. It's still bad because we can't wear helmets. That's a lot of potential armor that we're missing. But I mean, sure. You can only do one? Oh, really? So this gives us more points. We have 16 points now remaining. I'm gonna take tonic allergy as well. Oh, I can't. You can only go with one? No gin and tonic for you? No. No gin and tonic for us. I have to go Esper, is what you say? Sad. Okay. So only mental mutation. So we don't get, 4 arms. Or 4 legs. Or, flaming ray hands. Or electrical generation, or double muscles, extra strength. A carapace, a beak is what you can get. Which actually gives you more ego for some reason, but sure. And also make birds like you. And yes, there can be many things that have sentience. Flowers can have sentience. Even doors can. I heard about that you can actually spray a door with a spray that makes it sentient, dominate it, kill yourself, become the door, and run around as a door. Freaky. I love this game. It's just completely bonkers. So, I like tonic allergy because it gives you more points than it should. It's not much of a defect. So what should we do? Should we do tonic allergy instead? We can't, because we're an Esper. I took this away. We cannot get it. We can't have physical defects. Weirdly enough. But you wanted me to be an Esper too. Is that not combinable anymore? Was that combinable? We can only have psionic migraines. Weird. Okay. So if we go physical or both, you know, if we don't go into one of the morphotypes, and here it says you only manifest mental mutations, and all of your mutation choices when manifesting a new mutation are mental. So we'll not have any physical, which would be Chimera or none. If you have none of these morphotypes, or at least not one of these two, you can have all mutations and combine them. Can you even choose tonic if you're an Esper? Yeah, apparently not. It's a physical, yeah. So that is not possible, so we have to do the migraines. The other one was Sundermind, Clairvoyance, and Manipulation. Never tried Sundermind. And also, but I do like Light Manipulation. That for sure we will have. Yes, we're an Esper, and the rest... And you wanted the rest into... Unstable Genome. Oh, you wanted Muted Esper, and then only Unstable Genome. I mean, we can do that. We can get Unstable Genome for sure 5 times. We could try that. So Unstable Genome says you gain 1 extra mutation each time you buy this. But the mutations don't manifest right away. Whenever you gain a level, there's a 33% chance that your genome destabilizes and you get to choose from 3 random mutations. So what does that actually mean? Because I didn't really understand this. Does that mean we start with no mutations at all? I mean, that's what I do. It's hilarious, but super squishy at the beginning. Yeah, exactly. We start with nothing, and we have to gain some levels to actually get our mutations and maybe become good, because they're kind of random. Which is a thing you can do, sure. But what happens when we got 5 mutations? Do we still have a 33% chance that we get more mutations? Because that is pretty strong. Do we have... does it get changed by how much unstable genome we have? Is that increased then? Maybe by a, I don't know, logarithmic scale or something? I would assume a logarithmic scale. Otherwise, the more stuff you put in here, you would just explode into mutations. Basically, yeah, it can give you a MUT choice at level up for every point spent. So it'd be 5 MUTs for you. What is MUTs? 5 mutations. Oh, okay. So every level you gain, you have a 33% chance, or we have that now, to get a choice of 5 mutations? Each level of unstable genome just gives another free mutation. Well, we'll try it. Let's just... First character, just bam, in there. Let's see if we survive long enough to make that happen. I don't know why it is German here, but sure. I'll just like everything on neutral for a start. We have some points to spend, over 30 points. At some point, these take 2 points. Also, I'm not gonna use the mouse after we started. We do need a lot of ego. We start with some ego, so this is cheaper. I guess 19 would be a good break point, because if we go 1 over, as you can see, we get 2. But we don't pay as much for 19 as we pay for the others. And what else would we need? Probably some intelligence to get more skill points, because we'll definitely ask very squishy and problematic. And we have 3 more, so... I'm not sure what we're getting. I'll get edgy and agility and strength, and probably toughness for a little bit more life onto the breakpoint. And we'll just invest the first point we get into will. And then at level 6 you get 1 in each, so we all have another breakpoint, and we get +1 in everything, +2 here, +2 here, as modifiers. It's like in D&D or something, you know. A certain amount of points will give you modifiers. 24 ego and like 20 willpower? Really? We could dump strength and int a bit. You think that looks good? I would say so. Let's just do this. So now I need a name, guys. I do need a name. Who should this be? I mean, most of this was suggested by name, last name, and Chiller Whale. Let's make this a combination as I did with what you guys suggested. So... this character is Chillername. There you go. You're both in there. Enjoy. Why don't you submit this? There it is. Very good. Blood Boiler? No. No. It's first it's you guys. It's Chillername. I don't know. Let's see what comes of this. I'd give you the choice, but since this is the first video of this on my channel, if it comes to YouTube, I'll go with Joppa. I'm not sure if this is how you say it. Could be Joppa as well. I don't know. This game is made in Murica, as far as I'm aware, so I'd assume it's more an American pronunciation, but you never know. I do care a lot about that because for me, pronunciation has some context behind it, you know, because you can put that into a place in the real world, and therefore there are different things that make sense and not make sense and stuff. So I hope it's Joppa, but we'll start here. This is recommended for new players. You can start at any other point here. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. The real difference is what enemies are around. This is a little bit easier in the beginning, but if you start on any of the others, as far as I know, Joppa is destroyed. So only the player can keep Joppa alive. Gonna go walk the dog. Well, I hope I see you back, Terrible Hamster. Enjoy the walk. And we'll just start in Joppa. And let's see. Game starting. I have the more modern UI stuff enabled, so we'll see about that. Okay, let's read about this. This is the game screen. As I said, the graphics are not the most enticing for most people, but you will see that this game is definitely still worth it, even with a little bit wonky graphics for most. On the 28th of Ulu-Ut, perfect name for a month, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Joppa along the far rim of Mograyi, the Great Salt Desert. Yes, there is no water in this world, or actually very little water. And water is therefore not only your lifeblood, it's also currency and highly respected if you share it with people and stuff. So water is a very big deal in this game. All around you, and also it's very heavy, so you can't have that much currency with you. All around you, moisture farmers tend to groves of Viridian water vine. There are huts wrought from rock salt and brine stalk. On the horizon, cuts, jungles, strangled, chrome steeples, and rusted archways, which is a hint to a former civilization. To the earth, further and beyond the fabled spindle. And I think this is the goal in the game, that you reach the spindle. Rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribbon sky, which it means it pierces the sky. That means this spindle, in quotation marks, is more like a space elevator. So there was once a very, very advanced civilization here. Now, let me just quickly go into the options and look at, yeah, the music. I'll leave the music on from the game right now. Let's do that. I think it's a little bit better. Maybe we need to, maybe that's a bit better. Yeah, my sound is good. Okay, so we can zoom in here. Oh my god, we look ridiculous. Why are we green? The glasses are amazing. Is there a key to do that with a keyboard? Oh, that is new. That looks quite different, actually. I want to see where is zooming. There must be a zoom key, right? Oh, did it kill my... Auto explore is fine, but I had another thing, rest until healed, because I have a German keyboard. I don't have a American keyboard, which usually F's everything up that comes from America, because they can't, you know, make it sensible and use the coding instead of the key itself to code something. So I have to check rest until healed. Oh, that is different now. Okay. Maybe they changed that. I'm very much in favor of this then. Okay, that's good. Because in the last version that I played, the stable version, this was coded for an American keyboard, and that was horrible. So that is now that key. Okay, okay, okay. Rest until healed is a very important one because it's safe, more or less. And it will not just kill you, which happened to Avak. But is there a zoom key, guys? Because I don't want to do that with the mouse pad, with the mouse, because I have to switch to the mouse. I want to play with keyboard only. And I haven't found it before. What? Wait, let's see. Is there zoom? Zoom in, out. Ah, we don't have a key for that. Okay, let's just do these two, because I think that's fine. There we are. So that's good. Yes, I would like to save these changes. So now I can... Yes. No, that is wrong. Why is that attack in a direction? I just rebound that key. Okay, so it's not possible to use that one. No, that's the wrong one. Key mapping. Why is that not possible? Okay, is it this one? Can I use this? That's fine. Yep. You can't even display that key, but it works. Perfect. Okay, good. So now I can play with a keyboard only. So this is Chopper. Yeah, that was the wrong key. Nope, also wrong key. No, also wrong key. Damn it. Okay. This is Chopper, so far, what we see of it. This is all we know. This game has a representation of what you can see, what your character can see, and if it's behind a wall, like here, you can't see it. So you have to, in this case, go through the door, or maybe behind, maybe there's no wall here, and then you can see whatever is hidden here. We have a nice function that is auto-explore. I'm gonna show you this one now. It will not only just look at all the tiles, it will also read everything that is important, and it will show you, of course. And it will harvest things and butcher things if you're able. I don't think we are. Let me just see. Where is it? Factions. Oh, factions could be interesting. Yeah, it depends on what hates us. Should probably be aware of that. Tinkering. Here it is. So if we go, we have proselytize. We can make, we cannot, we don't have wayfaring. That's not great. So, nope, we can't do anything. We can't even harvest. Perfect. So it won't harvest and things, but let's just look at everything. And also, since we're kleptomaniac, we will definitely steal everything from Joppa, because whatever's in your possession that was before in a chest and hasn't been seen that you take it is literally your possession forever, because there is no mystical power that makes merchants see that you stole something or something. You have fenced goods. Well, I haven't seen this tile set in a while. Is that a different tile set? Name, last name? I just only know this one. Isn't that the standard one? Shrine of Resev, the last Sultan. The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Resev. In 3 AR, Resev cleansed the marshlands of the plagues of the Gyre and taught Abram to sow water vine along its fertile tracks. So all this water that you can see here is salt water. It's not drinkable. As I said, water is very precious, and the water vine can actually grow in salt water. I think that's why they're planting this here. I feel like this is the old one. Can I change it? These tiles aren't default. I don't know how you have them. They are not? I literally just installed the game and started playing. I didn't change anything about the tile set. Okay, we're still looking around. I mean, if I can get the up-to-date ones. Tell me how. Okay, so we explored everything. Don't take something when someone can see you, because that is stealing, of course, and they will murder your face. They literally will murder your face. It's so easy to get killed here if you steal something. But there's nothing in there. Oh wow, this is a very bad seed. Usually there are 2 crates in there. Nothing in here, but a proselytizer. Maybe it's because we switched to beta or something? No. No. I had this tile set before. Here, I closed the door. No one can see me. So yes, I can open this, even though it shouldn't be mine. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that little pause there in the first part, but it had to happen. Also, we changed... Apparently, I had the chest hole tile set enabled in the mods. I don't even know when I got that. Maybe 5 years ago or something. I don't know. I think Avak is using that as well. Probably that's why I have it. But we just looked around all of Joppa. We can see this whole tile now. I can also explain, as far as I know, how the map is constructed, because there is a map, if you look at this. There is a big map. That is the world of Caves of Cut. It is... this is not procedurally generated. I think some of the tiles underneath are. One of these tiles... we are down here, by the way, just if you don't know. There's this chopper, where we just are. One of these tiles, we go a step to the right, and we can walk on the world map. That's called a parasang, as far as I know. And underneath, there is a 3x3 tile. Or piece of tiles, rather. So 9 tiles under every of these tiles is the world. Some of them are not procedurally generated. There are some, as you can see, some locations here that you can see. There, down here. Some of these are not procedurally generated, as far as I know, but most of this is. Yeah, each parasang is 9 zones. As I said, 3x3 tiles. Under every of these tiles. So that's how this works. But we go back to our current location, and that's why it says center here, because you could be... you could want to go to the 3x3 tiles in the center. But we just want to go to our current location and zoom in a bit so we can see something. I'm not sure if I like this the standard tile set more than chest hole, but we'll see. We'll play with this for a sec and we'll see how it goes. So we can open this chest now, which we did before. And there's some stuff in here, and this stuff is not ours. At least the game thinks it's not ours, because actually... And there's also fresh water here, which is money. That's really good. And we have a weird artifact, which we will need. Actually, we have 2. Small cobalt tube is also an artifact. The weird artifact is just not known to us what it is. And we can, before we take this, examine it, which is recommended. Yeah, I'm fine. And it's a defoliant grenade, because we don't want that grenade to go off. And it can go off if you don't know what it is, I think. There is a chance, as far as I know. I'm just gonna press tab and just take it all. Whoop. And now, the game rightfully says, this is all ours. If we look in our inventory, it's all our stuff. As it should be. At least for the moment. And now we can just leave and no one is the wiser, because it is in our inventory, therefore it must be ours. Isn't that great? Now, let's do it with this one as well. More weird artifacts. That's a good start, actually, because now we can actually finish a few quests already. Get some XP before we even leave this tile. That's great. That's a great thing. But we'll look at our inventory and what we have available in a bit. People say in chat this tile set is cleaner, which, yeah, for now, for the moment, it does look a little bit cleaner, but we'll probably dabble around with both. But for now, we'll keep this one. Bandages, which is nice. Leather moccasins, don't give me anything. So this means armor, this means dodge value. You always want to have positives here, not negatives if possible. You can see armor value up here. That is AV. We only have 1 armor at the moment. We have a dodge value of 6, and we have a mental armor of 4, which is important if anything use psychic attacks against us. And we have 118 bucks, which is drams of water, actually. That's a lot. We do have a lot of water for the start of the game, which, of course, we will be drinking at some point. Oh, if you could only get a recycling suit, that would make it so much better. But yeah, we will have some quests here as well. There are some people we can and will talk to. Oh, there's a kitty as well. Pet the kitty. Kitfox. We pet it and it meows. We were not rejected. Oh, how sad the day is. Because it's a poopy cat, not a doggo. Not a cat person, guys. They added a bunch of new animations this week too. Blocking, bludgeoning, and slashing all got new updates. Oh, that's cool. Praying unstable genome pops before we leave Joppa. Yeah, that would be great. Where's Mehmet? Mehmet should be here. This Kitfox is a 1-star ribboned knight, a ray cat. Oh no, this is just an explanation for these. It's a ray cat. That's what it is. 1-star ribboned knight, a ray cat, crossed the marshy loam and wandered into Joppa. The water vine farmers, awakened by the joyful cries of a small girl, gathered around to revel at the favorable omen and extol the generosity of the beetle moon. Since then, Kitfox has spent his days curled under the shade of brinestalk huts and sauntering over dirt paths. So low as he's approached with care, he welcomes the hands of friends and strangers alike. It's docile. Has bite, claw, and claw as the physical features. Who would have thought? It's a cat. But I think it would make me glow. Shouldn't it make me glow? On the lower part of the screen, we see our abilities. On the right, we see what's happening. You know, because not everything is visualized. Some of this is only in text, like how much damage you do you penetrate the armor, yada yada. What that means, I'll explain it some other time. And, oh, this is new. Okay, this looks kind of interesting. Different. These are our actions. We could assign numbers to them. There are already numbers assigned, so I don't need to. Okay. Make camp is on 2. That's important. Let's talk to this guy first. Oh, hello there. Who's upper left corner? The zealot of the 6-day still. Wanderer, orphan of the salt, hear me. To the north and the west, through the great salt desert, the 6-day still splits the earth in 2. Seek there the grandeur of Shekinah. First among fathers, release yourself from the burden that Chrome bears on your sickly flesh. So, from any cybernetics that we would have, which we don't because we're a mutant. We don't have cybernetics. I don't think we can even have cybernetics. Yeah, what awaits me there? Deliverance waits for all pilgrims. At the site you will find the cathedral, magnificent in its splendor. There are statues erected in honor of the Argent Fathers. There are sublime reliefs depicting our most cherished occasions. Here, too, the wisdom of Eschelstadt II. Very German name there. Our highest priest, and make a donation at the sacred well. Worship at the light sculpture of Shekinah himself. You will find other pilgrims among the merchant tents at the stilt grounds. Bazaar, other converts and priests. You will be among friends. Very well. We'll just take the quest. We'll never get there. I'm very sure. But let's just... oh, glorious Shekinah. Sure. Otherwise, do we have something to trade? Yeah. Yell something. It's fine. We have something to trade. Only your stupid verses. So no one wants that nonsense. Live and drink. Probably you shouldn't. This is Warden Roguelike. Okay, nothing new. Ain't they wishing the heart keep pumping? Move along if they do. Okay, so he's not very nice right now. We could trade with him. He only has chainmail. Not important to me right now. It would take from our dodge value. But we can do something else. We can look at him. Or we could also do that through this menu. If I press L, there it is. Big Ulrich shifts his weight between his hind and forelegs. Apparently he has multiples. He shakes dander off the chipped surface of the great curling horns. Yeah, he's actually... Isn't he a centaur? And this tileset doesn't show him as one. The chest hole tileset actually does. Oh, ye of little faith. Yep, no faith here. No faith, only hope. We will make it to the stilt, I believe. Oh, you say so, Chillerwell. Wait a second. Definitely not. He shakes dander off the chipped surface of the great curling horns that splay from his temples. One hand holds a purring blade. Oh, he has a purring blade. Ooh. The other, lame and frostbitten, reminds us that while Mother Nature may bestow splendid gifts upon her children, she is still sister to cruelty. And this is definitely random, what you see underneath. Who he's loved, admired, disliked, and hated by is random. Every time you load up a new game, this will be random. It can be good, it can be bad. If you do the water ritual with him, which is a ritual in which you share your water with him. It's a very iconic thing for this game. And it's very important because you can get... for example, the villagers of Joppa would be very, very pleased if we honor this guy, because it is an honor to do that. And the Fellowship of Wardens would also be very happy, but the Antelopes, which is a faction, weirdly enough, welcome back, Terrible Hamster, and the villagers of Marsimas, because you released snakes into one of their camps, weirdly enough, would really dislike if we honor this guy. And for some reason, they would instantly know, you know? No one knows if you stole something if no one has seen it. But apparently, if you have the water ritual done with someone, everyone instantly knows that you're a suck-up or a great guy or whatever, you know? Whatever it is. So, that's interesting. He has horns and an icy vapor. And he's equipped with a Crysteel shard mail And a weird artifact and leather boots. So the weird artifact is probably the purring sword. Interesting. So we could do the water ritual. I don't know if that's in our best interest. I mean, I want to have good standing with Joppa for now, so let's do that. We'll do this. You share your water with Warden Ulrich and begin the water ritual. Our reputation has changed with the Fellowship of Wardens. We're actually not that much disliked anymore by them. With Joppa, we had minus 40. Oh god, we're really bad with Joppa. People really hate us. Goddamn apostles. We are now a little bit more disliked by the Antelopes and very much more disliked by the Villagers of Maximus. It's not that bad. I think the breakpoint is 200 when they really change what they will do with you. So it's not that bad. We can't share a secret with him because he's our water sib now, or water sibling, because we shared water with him, which is again a very important thing in this game. And you should not necessarily do that lightly. I mean, we are very rich in water right now. Look at that. Look at our water. And we also have water skin of honey for some reason, which we can use for cooking. I've seen him randomly be hated by Joppa and murder everyone in town on GameStart. Really? That is possible? I hope they fix that, because that doesn't make any sense. Would he kill you then? Probably not, because he doesn't hate you. The water bros. Yes, we're water bro now with him. We were looking for Mehmet. Just a farmer. Shouldn't he be here? It's all salt water, as you can see in the lower right. You wade through a pool of salty water, so you can't drink this. There will be randomly in the other maps, there might be pools of fresh water somewhere. And the exploration will definitely pick that up if you can. And it's a very important and wealthy find if you do so. Do we have any artifacts? Small cobalt tube. What does it say? Puzzling artifact consisting of a cobalt-colored tube. Can we examine it a bit more? We should be intelligent enough. It's a love injector. Okay, interesting. And X. No? First and then X. Okay. High explosive grenade. Uh-oh. So we will need 2 artifacts. I can spoil that much because that is a quest that we need to do. But we're missing a quest here, right? The quest, what is eating the water wine? Which we definitely will not do because it's a high-end quest. As far as I know. Real bros always water their buddies before going to sleep. Yeah, going for sleep, exactly. That's how we do it. Yeah, where's the... Try backspace. Oh yeah, right. That is a thing. We have Argive, we have the Elder, we have the Cat. Mehmet is here. You are already at Mehmet. What? Happens when he spawns with a fungal infection for some reason. Oh, interesting. Oh, what? Weird? Apparently, the tile set got a little bit messed up. I mean, this save is from a different tile set, so that's probably why. Apparently, we're there. Yeah, his sprite broke. I mean, that's fine. If it's only his sprite, I don't care. Live and drink, friend. That is, by the way, the motto in this game. That is the big thing in this game. Live and drink. And also, take my water while I take your thirst or something like that. I can't get that together right now. It's fine. We'll see that probably. That's part of the water ritual. Oh, here. This is... Your thirst is mine, my water is yours. That's how you begin the water ritual. And we should look at him. Well, he's a bad sprite at the moment. Years of the desert have taken their toll on his body, but he commands your ear with his voice like few other men, and you wonder what sovereignty he might have come to were he not born a moisture farmer. He's hated by highly entropic beings for refusing them entrance to a local library. I mean, I can deal with that. I think we will do the water ritual with him as well. We want some standing with Joppa, and I show you why in a sec. The thirst is real? Indeed. With me as well. So, can you tell me about Joppa? You would be wise to speak with Elder Irodad. Look for his hut to the north. I'm in search of work, though. Some critters are eating our water wine. Farouk claims he saw one slinking around a vine patch. Ugly little thing. He says pale white, 8 legs, and an ear-splitting wine. 8 legs, pale white? Spiders? Or scorpion? Could be a scorpion. They are usually... They can be whiter than a spider. There's not much other 8-legged things. Maybe some mutated thing could be in here. I don't know. Not everything confines itself to our reality in this game. I noticed a bit of red dirt in the water wine pool. The same we find in the soil at a nearby cave to the north we call Red Rock. So, when Avak talked to this guy and got this quest, he was very adamant that this quest is how noobs die. And actually, I think when I played this first, this quest killed me. So, about the first time I played. So you shouldn't do this in the beginning. You should take some time off from that and do something else. Travel to Red Rock and kill as many of these critters as you can. Bring back the corpse of 1-2. Elder Irodat will reward your efforts. I mean, sure. We'll take the quest. That's also an achievement if you do that one. So, that's interesting. We want to talk to the Elder now. Oh, no, first. Wait, buddy. There it is. Your thirst is mine, my water is yours. You share your water with Mehmet and begin the water ritual. We have found some water, so I don't care about it. It's fine. We have enough. Highly entropic beings don't like us a bit. Maybe we get mutation that will change that, so we'll be fine. Also, Joppa is now at 85. We're at 85 with Joppa. Ooh, you can teach me Harvestry as well? I thought I can only get that from the Elder, but okay. Yes, I do want that because... Let's just do it. Thank you. You have gained an ability. Yes, thank you. Fine. Can you trade something? You only have wine wafers, though those are mostly worthless. But we have Harvestry now. So if we find a wine wafer here, and I could just press 0 on the numpad, we apparently found a few. So we just harvested some wine wafers. And this is stuff to eat, and you can cook with it. And in this game, cooking, from what I have experienced, can be extremely strong. Oh, look at that. They're sleeping there. Good that we already plundered those. Here's the Elder. We need to talk to the Elder. We need to talk to one more guy, and then we can leave. So let's talk to the Elder for now. Live and drink, Wayfarer. Welcome to the Oasis of Joppa. Well, without drinkable water, unfortunately. Here you will find shade and victual, along with other provisions to help you better scour the rust caves for treasure, which is what we're gonna do, probably. Above all else, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. Don't know where we can do that, but okay. What can you tell me about Joppa? Joppa is an oasis hamlet nestled between the eastern reaches of the Great Salt Pans and the jungles of Cud. We are a community of water wine farmers. These groves lie along some of the few tracts of land tame enough to grow water wine. What can you tell me about Cud, then? Cud is a strange and terrifying mesa to the northeast. Her tainted rivers bleed life in all its motley forms. Her poisoned jungles shelter priceless relics of a forgotten past. And this is what the game is about. Finding out about the past, if you can survive that long. And it's very interesting what stuff is in here in terms of lore. But that is just the half of it. For Cud's most precious treasures and her most hidden children lie within the innumerable chrome caverns beneath the scarlet loam. To ply those silver hollows, a spry adventurer's dream. The years have wizened me beyond such foolish ambition, but you, be not deterred so. Sure. How about you want to die? Do you want to die? Well, then go dying. Elder Irodat, a hunchback ancient wrapped in a black robe. His smile is warm. Protruding from his back is a stalk hidden under a veil. The stalk forks into two hands with eyes in their palms. He has eyes in his hands. Yes, he's a mutant, alright. And immediately you know why men follow Irodat. Yeah, because that makes sense. He's loved by the villagers of Joppa, that makes sense. Disliked by the cult of the coiled lamb for eating all their fruit. Hated by flowers for giving one of their kind an unfavorable horoscope reading. And also admired by dromad merchants for giving one of their kind a favorable horoscope reading. Okay, so I think we can deal with the cult, I hope, and with flowers. And also, there are trees in here as a faction as well, so things can happen. Not worth the ritual, this guy sucks, terrible rolls. I mean, it's still, we could still do it though. But okay, let's just not do it. Doesn't really matter, we have what we wanted, which is the harvesting ability. And we can, on every oven, we can just get a free meal. We can just whip something up from things we just find around us. Eating is not that much of a problem, but can be a really good buff. It can be really, really nice to do some cooking. We eat the fresh apple mats. That is the signature meal of Joppa. Also, we could learn it from the elder or from one of the other guys here if we wanted to. We eat the meal. You start to metabolize the meal, gaining the following effects for the rest of the day. 12% natural healing rate, and we thirst at half the rate, which is quite important. Less thirst is pretty nice, and that already shows you how good cooking might be. Oh, we don't have night vision. Oh, God. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I always start with night vision because this is just bonkers. Well, we have to talk to this guy. Argive. Tensile strength of Rebellion, but lacking in dino elasticity. Retro-threading the M-band would probably... Oh, I didn't notice you there. That's because I was ignoring you. Noting a trace of yield of synthetic lens solvent. Well, that's a nice guy, isn't he? Unexpected deviation from the clank constant. Clank constant. Okay. Must you disturb me? What are you? Some sort of treasure hunter? At the very least, make yourself useful and bring me a knick-knack. That's very important. From one of the caves. I may reward you. So he doesn't give a frick where that thing comes from. Where can I find such a cave? There are caves everywhere, you dolt. This is Cud. Try the Rust Wells, just east of here. So east is the first where you should go in this game. Because it's the easiest. Sure, I will return. Fetch Argive and Knickknack. That's the first quest you should go for. If you can't find one in here, you're out of luck. You have to go to the east and try to find some things. Always find two. Trust me, and we'll see why. Because we have found two, which is pretty nice. We're still not dead, which is also nice. Here's your knickknack. And we just give him, I guess, the defoliant grenade. We could give him the Love Injector 2 or the High Explosive. I mean, it doesn't really matter in my opinion. We are not allergic to injectors, so that's fine. But the thing is, the Love Injector makes the thing you inject fall in love with the first thing they see. And you could literally, I think, look into a mirror, inject you, and fall in love with yourself. And I think that's even an achievement if you do that. If something falls in love with you, they will follow you as if they would be a follower, but only for such a time. It will run out at some point. Love Injector is good. Keep it. I never use that, really. I find that highly arguable, that thing. So, we have finished this, the step. Return to Argive. Guive. You have completed the quest. Fetch Argive and Knickknack. It appears you may be useful after all. Now go fetch me another trinket. See, that's why you should always come with two. If you are able. Okay, we fetch him another trinket. We won't get a level up from this, which is kinda sad, but okay. We need to see what weapons we have. We probably won't have anything good. Here's another trinket. Enjoy this one. You finished the step. Oh, yes, we will get a level. Good. We return and we gain another 150 XP. You have gained a level. We've gotten a hit point, some skill points. Skill points will matter a little bit later. We gained a mutation point, which is nice. And we completed the quest. Good, good. Quite impressive, treasure hunter. Maybe you're fit to poke around my workshop here. I've been wanting another apprentice. There's a reason for that. So unfortunate what happened to Scref. What with the disembowelment and all. That fills you with confidence, I bet, everyone. Take a seat, there. Alright. We can find his apprentice. I recently did that last night, no, 2 nights ago, when I played this. Last. I actually found the guy somewhere and got an achievement for it. It's kind of, not a pretty sight. Or one of them, actually. Now let me explain. I'm on the cusp of a grand discovery. When I'm done assembling the weird wire conduit, you'll be able to speak to anyone from here to Caiaphas. First, though, I'm going to need some copper wire. As much as you can find, at least 200 feet. I wish that would be a sensible metric, not the nonsense imperial ones, but sure. Because that doesn't say anything to me. You should be able to scavenge enough from the rust wells and nearby caves. Okay, I'll go fetch the wire. I never found copper wire until now, to be honest. You have received a new quest, Weird Wire Conduit, Eureka! Well, that would be interesting. And also what we can do now, since we did 2 quests for him, keep that in mind. You need to do 2 before he lets you do this. We can now just get everything from him. That is actually not bad. That could be useful that what we found here. Wooden arrow, weird artifacts, 2 of them. Ooh, hopefully they're good. Burnt capacitor, which you need, this is scrap, you need that for tinkering. Because you can make things, which is really, really fun. If you find a legendary from a faction that hates you, you can love injector and then water ritual. That's my main use for them. Interesting. Yeah, and unfortunately no unstable genome, so we are getting kind of screwed here. Which is gonna be amazing for our run, because it will definitely end very soon. We have acid gas grenade, yes, and oops, that's not what I wanted. There. And we want this. Should go with H, I guess. You identify it as a fungicide grenade. Oh, it's not the greatest, but we have good crocossins. Look at that. They actually have armor value. That's pretty nice. Why do they? No, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. These. Could you please... No. Could you please look at them? Scoots are arranged like stony pikes around the apron of the shoe. Light reflects off the enamel shine. 100 reputation with unshelled reptiles. Interesting. And we get an armor value out of it, which is good. We just need to wear it. We're not wearing any of these right now. We have studded leather armor. Not that great. You're losing evasion. A witchwood wreath. I don't think that is very important. No, it's just something, some decorative thing. We could sell that if we want to. We have torches, which we unfortunately need. Usually I just sell them because they're weighty. We have a bronze 2-handed sword, which could be good. Maybe we use that one, because that will at least be some damage. Even though it's slow. We have an iron longsword. Maybe we go iron longsword and iron dagger or something. We need to see what we have. We have 3 short bows. Short bows are unfortunately really garbage. Accuracy is low, as you can see here. The hind bone of a celt hopper. Oh, I hope we don't find these soon. Well, scorched clean and bent to a recurve bow. Sinew is strung on the nocks. So just a normal short bow. Burnt capacitor, copper nuggets. Copper nuggets is trade goods. You can get some good money for that. In that case, money is water, so that's nice. Because crocodile leather is rather tough. I guess. Plus 4 AV would be awesome right now. We probably only have 0 or 1. We have 1. But we don't have that much dodge, actually. And we would lose 3 of that. We would halve our dodge. I mean, I like dodge more. No, we need to press E, because then we go to equipment. Yeah, we have a cloth robe on, so we would lose... We would only gain 2 plus the feet. Yeah, we don't have anything useful here. The leather moccasins are bad, the crocossins are good. So, our new things, if we get rid of the cloth robe and get the studded leather armor, and we are using a staff, I'm definitely not going to use a staff. That thing is absolute utter garbage. Right hand is our main hand. We can freely switch that. As far as I know. We can be left-handed if we want to, but this is our main hand now, and I probably put in the iron longsword and have on the left hand, where is it? Left hand. Have the iron dagger there as an offhand weapon. Offhand doesn't proc all the time. You will always use your primary weapon, but offhand only procs ever so often. I mean, I think the standard is 25%? Or is it even less? Not sure. But yeah, let's see what our values are up here. We have 4 AV, 4 dodge value. So armor value is what people need to penetrate to do damage to you. Or actually, yeah, what they need to penetrate. If they can't penetrate that, then 4 is actually not that good. But if they can't penetrate that, they don't do damage. If they penetrate it, they do damage normally. If they over-penetrate, like if they... Let's say they go 4 over, I think it is. Then they do damage twice. That's how armor works in here. Penetration. So you don't just ignore the armor, you do double damage. I think it's even 2 rolls. It's not the same damage? I'm not sure. Dodge value is just you get damaged or not. And mental armor, I'm not sure if there's any penetration there. You just need to go over. Is that what I know? I mean, you can read this in here. It talks about that somewhat, but it's not the most comprehensive thing. There, here it says, get acquainted with weapon and armor stats. This is penetration value. This is the 1d4 is the damage that the thing does every time. So, you know, between 1 and 4. Penetration value represents the armor value that this weapon will usually penetrate with ease. The damage value represents the amount of damage this weapon deals with per penetration. So this weapon would penetrate us. Easily. So I'm not that keen on AV right now. I think dodge would be way better. 4 is a good start. We just need some gloves and a hat. I can't wear a hat. I have the migraines. No hats. Which is kind of sad. Pieces of armor have an armor value and a dodge value. The armor value is added to your character's armor value, which represents how well protected you are from physical attacks that hit you. Likewise, the dodge value is added to your character's dodge value, makes sense, which represents how likely you are to be hit by physical attacks. So if we can just avoid physical attacks, it's better. For both values, the higher the number, the better, of course. And also says somewhere penetration. Your armor value is a measurement of how well protected you are. The higher your score, the less likely the opponent's attack will do severe damage to you. Most attacks start with a base AV score. Most characters start with a base of 0. Your dodge value is a measurement of how likely you are to be hit. The higher your score, yada yada. Agility modifier is your dodge value modified by. Most characters start with a base of 6. Which we had as well. So we can only get gloves now. We need really good equipment, is the problem. Mental armor, measurement of how well protected you are against mental attacks. How well protected you are from physical. Yeah, AV is physical, MA is mental. So, mind attacks. The higher your score, the less likely your opponent's mental attack will have a severe effect on you. Your mental armor is modified by your willpower modifier. Most characters start with a base of 4. I think we have the same. We have 4, 4, and 4 right now. And we started with 6. Actually, we started with 7, actually. Quickness. Your quickness score, that is how quickly you move. Every action takes a certain amount of time. The more quickness you have, the quicker you can do things, which is good. You can do, you know, 2 attacks instead of 1 against an enemy. Definitely better. Movement speed is how quickly you move from one tile to another. Temperature is a thing. There's cold resist, electric resist, heat resist, acid resist. They're all the things. I mean, just the normal stuff. Is there penetration here? I mean, if we're looking in here already, we can just look at that. Yeah, determine how severely your attack penetrates your target's armor. Each weapon has a penetration value, let's say 4. This value represents the armor value that your weapon will usually penetrate. If your weapon's penetration value far exceeds your target's AV, far exceeds, your weapon will likely penetrate several times. So not just armor is ignored, but also you do more attacks. Each time your weapon penetrates your target's armor, your target is dealt damage equal to your weapon's damage value. A filled circle icon over your target indicates that your attack hit but failed to penetrate your target's armor. A heart icon indicates that your target hit, that your attack hit and penetrated the target's armor. So that's the basic concepts. I think that is enough for now. And we have to go east and find some copper wire. I think we're ready. We have some weapons. We have a little bit of armor value. We have a little bit of dodge value. We have eaten something, which should still be working. Where can I see my active effects? Here with E. Yeah, we're still metabolizing the meal. We also see that down here. That's our effect. Active effects. We have no target. We have no missile weapon equipped, unfortunately. We could try and look at that. We do have a thrown weapon if we want to. We have the grenades. And maybe that is a thing we should take. I don't think we find fungi, but, you know, they're always fun guys. And we have a missile weapon, which would be the short bow for now. I mean, I guess. We would need to reload it if I press R down here. And we have arrows. Let's take the better arrow for now. And now this thing is loaded with an arrow. Maybe we go dodge for now and see what armor we find. I'm not really sure what's best. See, that is... I mean, the recycling suit would be amazing right now because that thing has 3 armor and 0 dodge difference. That would be great. But we don't have that now. We're not a nomad. That's how I started my last runs, with a nomad. So if we miss our dodge with 1 AV, we're gonna get hit a ton of times. I mean... we have to go into close combat because we don't have any mutations. Normally I would just have my mind laser and laser everything. But we don't have that, so let's keep the armor then. Oh, and we also don't have any light. Harvest plants is on, as you can see down here. If we don't have any light, we have a problem. So, how can we light this thing? Oh, wait, is it an A thing? No, it's not. No, I probably need to do this down here. Let's press N. How can I light this thing again? Equip auto. Oh, I need my dagger. That's annoying. Well, so much for having 2 weapons, because we don't have... we could wait, by the way. We don't have any... Oh, let's just do it this way. We don't have any night vision, unfortunately, right now. So we have to carry a torch right now. This is still safe. Chopper is the center tile, I think. We can go 2 tiles to the east and are totally fine. There shouldn't be anything that can really... would really attack us. So. We just need to find a gun right away. Yeah, that's so easy in this game, right? And also, you know, ammunition. We need lead slugs as well. Yeah, we have a few torches. Now we finally don't need it anymore. The torch is blazing. Extinguish the torch. Remove the torch. Give me my dagger back. Because it's daytime. Okay, we are done with exploring. As you can see, we can see more now. And if we go to the next map, we can instantly see some... Oh, there is a stairs. We have a croc. I don't have ranged attacks, really. So I have to do it this way. So, what happened here? It attacked us. The croc missed, though, luckily. Then I moved into it, so I attacked. You hit 1 time for 1 damage with your iron longsword. Sadly, only. And then the croc hits me twice for 4 damage. Yeah, that's gotta be bad, guys. I think the croc will kill us already. The croc missed me. I hit 1 times with 4 damage. Someone did a critical hit. It critical hit me. 1 time for 3 damage. Oh, I think the croc is already murdering us. You can equip manual to put the torch in your offhand. Yeah, I could. We do 4 damage with our iron longsword. The croc misses. Good. Please miss a few more times. We both miss. Awesome. We both miss. My health has dropped to 40%. The croc hits me with 4 damage. Ooh, this is bad. And we do 1 damage with our iron longsword. How dead are you? It is wounded. I want my mind lasers, guys. Okay, we killed the croc. At the very least, we can, I think, butcher it. Or we might be able to. Well, there's no croc anymore. There's just a dog thorn tree. Apparently it was on the tree or something. I don't know. Nope, there's nothing left. So we don't have a corpse left, unfortunately. And we're a little bit bleeding. We need to wait now. Okay. We needed to wait to heal. We need a level up, guys. So, these are glow pads. These are very tanky. And yes, they will bite you if you get close. A leaf disc gleams through luminous veins. Physical features bite. We have biting plants around. They could be okay because they can't follow us if we hit them. And they could be okay to get some XP right now. Proselytize the croc? I could? I didn't even know that is a thing. I never used proselytize, by the way. Never really did. There are stairs down, though. I really want to know what that is. Can't really reach this glow pad. Can I reach one? No. Oh, this is bad. Let's just explore for a second here. Well, apparently that's it. Oh, we're harvesting some stuff. That's okay. We will have so many water wines. It's gonna be disgusting. You can eat like kings forever. Drinking is the problem. Those are huge fields of water wines. Damn. To get a meat shield while we have no abilities. Yeah, that would be great. Well, the next croc will try it. Oh, this is good. So if we go here, the thing will attack us. Or it won't. Why wouldn't it attack us? Apparently it's still neutral. But I can attack it. If I force my attack. There we go. So it didn't penetrate with its bite, but we did 4 damage with our iron longsword. We haven't once hit with our dagger. We penetrated and did double damage. That's pretty good. Well, it missed again. It's very tanky though, so this will be a longer fight. I hit critically 3 times for 8 damage. Well, that's good. The sappy wet glow pad, it's sappy, so it loses blood. Doesn't penetrate. Well, these are easier with a lot of armor, I must say. Didn't even hit us once. And that's 25 XP. So if we can do that a bit more, that would be nice. It hit me. Now they are pissed, unfortunately. And I'm swimming, I think, which makes it easier for me to get hit. But I can just, if it's too tough for me, I can just go away. We critically hit 3 times for 11 damage. Ouch. But the 11 damage is the whole hit, I think. It's not 3 times 11. It's just 11. But we hit 3 times. To do that much damage, okay? Why are there dogthorn trees spawning whenever I kill something? Was I think sitting on one? I mean, it must have. That's not what I want. I want this. Okay. So we're healed. Let's go and swim here a little bit. Don't go too close to that thing because it's going to attack us. I do want to go down there. And I'd like to have a meat shield, to be honest. Let's try... Oh, you're not pissed? Probably didn't see me. Yeah, these things can see. We need every bit of XP, and it's dumb to do this. These things are not the best thing to get XP from, but we don't have better choices at the moment, I fear. I mean, I couldn't even go against giant dragonflies, actually. Can't even hit us. Pretty good to have armor, guys. Sometimes. So far, so good. It hit us a bit. Our life is going down by 2 points. It's fine. And it's dark. Again. I really want to go down here. This is the way I level 2 with this build? Yeah, you have to, I guess. I imagine. Could we wait until morning? There is a thing to do that, right? I never used it. Because why? Wait. Wait 20, wait 100. Wait a number of turns. Pet at flames. There is no way to say wait till morning? I mean, if I have to wait 20, I can just press 5 and I'm waiting. I could die here. You are so easy to die if you wait like this. That's why I like the wait until healed. Yeah, glowfish. Glowfish we haven't found, unfortunately. Those are way easier to kill. We take a sip of fresh water. There is time passing right now. I'm only doing this sporadically, though. In case something hits us. But as I said, you can die really easily. Should we go down there? I'm not sure we're ready for that. How do I go down? It's not Dwarf Fortress style. There. Where is it? I don't see any stair. Why is there no go downstairs? No clip down? No, that's not what we want to do. Do I need to use backspace for that? I don't think so. Move down. Shift plus. Okay. No, it doesn't. I have no idea how to go down the stairs, guys. I haven't done that in a while. I usually died before that. We're hungry, which is not good. Well, we can do one thing, and just make camp. To the right, please. Oh, there are no stairs underneath me, that's why. And we don't have anything to cook a meal with. We need 2 ingredients, so we just whip up a meal. You toss a crust of bread, a dash of stained witchwood, and a dash of perpetual full-creed flake into your pot and stir. You eat the meal. Nothing happens, unfortunately. There is not any special effects unless you have ingredients. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work on the stairs either, so I can't do it. It said shift plus. No. Doesn't do it. Ah! Okay, just space on the stair. That works. Space is the usual contextual, you do something. And welcome, Starmage. How are you doing? Oh, we're an hour in. You know, this zone isn't building properly. I think we have to restart this, guys. That's a bad sign. That's probably because I changed the... Well, yes, force it then. That's because I changed the tile set, I think. And that doesn't bode well. Why is getting a torch to light not a thing? Not an automatic thing. Well, we have a torch. We'll probably die anyway in a second here. Counterweighted iron mace. That does 2 damage, just period? That's not bad. Chrome revolver. Well, yes, please. Thank you. I'll take that. Give me that revolver, please. That's not the revolver. That's the revolver. We just need some lead slugs now and we're good. With a ranged attack. That is a good find. Oh god, this is a terrible place. Puddle of putrescence. That's not a good sign. And this is death. A wet cave spider. It's average. We could technically win. That's a wet cave spider. Those are the white 8-legged things. I think we're kind of dead. Yeah, I don't know. That's not a good sign. Yeah. Weird how a tile set changes how the map generation works. It probably can't find a few tiles, Starmage. That's probably why. You know what? You only live once. And now we'll see why these things are dangerous. Oh god, what is this? A thirst thistle. Salt-sucked air and the flower head angles its sharp thistles to thirsty attention. Can it reach me? I hope not. We missed with a lit torch. Oh, we finally attacked with an offhand and it was the garbage thing. Okay, we're not getting that much damage. Apparently we're drinking in the fight. Never drink and fight, guys. So how's the spider looking? It's injured. We're doing good damage. It does less damage to us. We actually killed it. 50 XP. Best XP we gotten so far. Oh, and I see a young ivory as well. That's not a good sign. Okay. This will definitely be our death, guys. Don't worry. Time to panic. Use all skills. Intimidate. Proselytize. Oh, I could have proselytized. Probably. Harvest the spooder. Oh, that would be good. Ah, damn it. I forgot again. Ow. What hit me? Moisture is sucked out of your throat. Oh, that is really bad. I've never seen such a flower. And it already hit me with way too much. Why can it hit me this well? Okay, we're safe for a second. I don't like that it can take my moisture. Just a web. A wet arc sconce. Okay, interesting. Wet table. Well, Chillername, I think you're dead. Salt encrusted arc sconce. Well, this lights the area a bit. I'm stuck. That's fine. I could go to the next map here. Okay, that is weird. We're still underground, right? Just shale, okay, I was worrying. Don't need that much XP anymore. Let's try to kill this. We don't know what's lurking in the dark. There might be something really bad here if I attack this. And something comes to me. Cool, money-stealing flower? Yeah. One stratum deep. Where does it say that? Oh, upper right corner. Okay, I see. So before I attack that glow pad, I want to see more of this area. Aha! Croc! Croc? I need to proselytize you. I don't know how that works, but apparently I can do that. Unconvinced. Well, that's not a good sign. And I cannot do it again. Well, that's bad. No one is gonna kill me. That croc is a bad boy. We killed it and we got a level up. And we have a mutation choice. We don't get 5 mutation choices. We only get 3. Why is that? But finally we can get something. It's all garbage though. It's all really garbage. I mean, Siphon Vim is nice. We can leech hit points. Burgeoning, you say? Why would I want to grow plants spontaneously? Beguiling, proselytizing? Proselytizing, sorry. The convincing others playthrough. You beguile a nearby creature into serving you loyally. Mental attack versus your creature with a mind. Yeah, okay, maybe. There's a fun plans. Oh god, don't do that to me, guys. Burgeoning would carry you right now, but it's so bad late game. Why? Because we can grow any plants? Not just, I thought just some stuff that is in the way and that's it. Like the one that stole your water. Would it be on my side though, or do I spawn enemies with this? You know what? We're looking into this. I'll put a cut in this part. The stream will go on, but just so you know. If you like the episode, definitely give me a like. It will really help. New series as well. Follow me on Twitch. Don't forget to sub the YouTube and come to Discord. And I'll see you in the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.